that the Belching Toad Tavern is officially open. A little more than a little late, but we are alive. Terribly sorry, guys. I know we were supposed to do dispatch today. I know we were supposed to, like, start way earlier, but, I wasn't feeling too great. Drink all the root beer. Joke's on you. I drank all the root beer yesterday. I don't know what it was you got into, but I drank it all yesterday. Yeah, we're gonna be a more low-key today. I had laid down before stream for what was just gonna be like a short nap because I wasn't feeling 100%. Slept for a lot longer than the 45 minutes I was aiming for and woke up feeling worse. But the show must go on. So we're just gonna chill. We're chick billing. I still need to kill this fuck-ass heart. All right. I want to kill as many elites as possible along the way. Thank you for the head pats, Tenchi. So I guess our pathway will be up along this way. What's a very rare moment? Where's my ibuprofen? I thought I just saw it earlier. Literally right behind my drink. All right, alrighty. So I just realized tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I didn't set up like anything for a stream. And it's like, man, you know what could have been cool? Chat submitted Mary fuck kills. Guess I'll just do like a generic smasher pass or something for Valentine's Day tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Hey, Brazits. Note a few inches the past 24 hours around. Many 10 degrees Celsius for weeks. And 5 lots of dry ice. The first 4 fires filled breathable. Nice. Pokemon Smash or Pass. There are no rules against the Pokemon. Maybe the Pokemon. Maybe I'll do like D&D creatures. I think I've already done that though. Maybe I'll do Sonic characters. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Or maybe I'll do like a tier list of some sort. Y'all like tier lists, right? I'll figure something out. Anyway, fuck that bird. Would you die when I smash her past the dice? Do a tier list of like different brands of D20s based on which one I think would feel best shoved up my asshole. Yeah, that's a clip. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. I accidentally started ads. I meant to hit the clip button. I hit the ad button instead. I got the clip. Now the clip has me declaring that was going to be a clip and then freaking out because I hit the ad button instead. What is wrong with me? Chat, be nice to me. My hand hurts. Fuck. Fucking hate myself. Relic. Start each combat with 10 block poggers. You can tank a single point of damage. Definitely gotta get rid of that regret as soon as possible. Alright, we got this. Fuck. I fucking hate this creature and I want a plushie of it. Maybe I should do a smasher pass of the Slay the Spire characters. Fuck it, we ball. Oh, these guys really bug me, let me tell you. There was no poison. Chat, I regret to inform you there was no poison. Thank you, Tetchi. Yes, poison. Yeah, it's like, oh, double the enemy's poison. I literally have no poison. No poison. No bitches. No money. No will to live. I just want to go back to bed, honestly. But I really shouldn't. I've been spending too much time there today. Is this Sucky, darling? How you doing today? I need to do more streamer work. I keep saying that, and I keep not doing it. Relatable, your spine is a chain of incremental pain. God, that's me right there. That is dead ass. That's just me right there. Although today, the back pain's not really bothering me. I'm just feeling like weak and my head hurts, so we're just chilling. We're just chilling. We're keeping it low key today, chat. That's gonna take care of that one. I also have I need to get my laptop going. I really gotta get the laptop going before I go to Italy, because Scissor's gonna want to do some kind of collabs together. So I should probably have my streamer stuff available. Fucking figures. I set myself up to where I don't have to worry about damage whatsoever. What is the mic? What do I draw? Nothing but defense. I fucking hate my life. And now watch, when they're both coming to swing at me next turn, I'm not gonna have a single defense card. Fuck my bard-ass life. I mean, Tenchi, it's your money. You do what you'd want to do, man. If you want to get pizza, get yourself pizza. I ain't your daddy. Yeah, it could go worse. Don't have money? Neither do I. I don't know what you're coming to me asking for money for. I am a broke-ass bitch. Listen, just because I'm stable doesn't mean I'm well off. Oh, that was a waste, actually. Honestly, if it wasn't for all these fucking animals, I probably would be able to just say, you know what, fuck it. You've been a good mod, I'ma give you pizza. But these damn animals, they keep beating my lunch chat. They're lucky I love them. They're lucky I love them. I'll come to your place, gonna treat you to the local pizza. That sounds nice. I do like pizza. Weird way to speak of family, but relatable. I mean, that too. But yeah, just like freaking deworming all the animals because so one of the cats somehow got a tapeworm. Freaking dealing with Pugsley's bladder stuff. Just how much it costs to keep this many animals. Fed and medicated and litter. Might make me spaghetti would break the noodles at the kitchen. You know, I am active. I'm going to Italy next month, and I'm going to let them know about your crimes against cuisine. And I am going to make sure that you pay. I'm going to make sure you pay for your actions. I'm setting the Italian mob after you. Not like the mafia, but like the mob of people who are going to come to kick your ass. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let Sabrina know. I'm telling Sabrina about your sins. Like, I'm visiting Scissor Runner and her fiance, and you know what? I'll make sure to hit up Corey while I'm at it. I'm gonna let all the Italians know of your sins. They're gonna hunt you down like a dog. Not Corey as in Corey in the house. Yeah, what Brandon's saying. The Porcelain Warforged. She's a fantastic artist. I should have done that to begin with. I'm stupid. As you get to her commission, this is a battle half. I've commissioned her a few times, but it's been a while, so. And once again, not a single fucking defense when I actually need to protect myself. Man, she's done some fantastic work for me. I got art of me railing one of her OCs. We also have a lot of art together. But yeah, she's really cool. She streams on Twitch too. She does art streams mostly. You never seen Corp? I guarantee you have. I've rated her before. I have art with her. Like, if you see her, you'll recognize her. Like, you've definitely seen my bard railing her Warforge. I should hit her up, see how she's doing. She was also the point where I started to realize I might be cursed when it comes to artists, because like every time I would commission an artist, something would happen that would like interfere with them in life to the point where they wouldn't be able to work on the commission for months. And at first, like, okay, you know, it's just something random and all that, you know, it's just coincidence and all that. And then I commissioned Corey. I don't remember what it was for, but I commissioned her for an art piece, which got delayed because her thigh got mauled by a dog. And the owner of the dog gave them fake information. So she had to go to a specialized hospital out in the mountains to get preventive rabies treatment because they couldn't confirm whether or not the dog had rabies. I love letting the poison. It's something about just letting the poison kill them just feels so disrespectful. The rabies concern is concerning. Dog, rabies fucking terrifies me. Like, dead ass, one of my greatest fears is rabies. Interpret hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization, you're unable to identify the specimen. In order to escape, I feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom, so I can heal 17, but get parasite, transformed or removed from your deck, lose 3 max HP. Fuck it, we will anger the mushrooms. Hey, how you doing? But yeah, like the fact that you, like once you start showing symptoms, you're pretty much already dead. Like rabies is just like the one thing that terrifies me the most in this world. I think that's part of why I like possums so much. They eat a lot of like insects that are like massive pests, but also their body temperature is so low, it's almost impossible for them to have rabies. Command and Conquer 3. Ooh, nice. Come to the doorway. If your bat's rabies free, you have 0 cases of rabies in humans since 1815, and bat rabies have been eradicated since like 2015. Yeah, when I was that was a great thing in Okinawa. They had completely, I think in all of Japan they had eradicated rabies, but because of that they were like super particular about bringing in animals to the country. Kill this one and then block most of that damage, not all the damage, but most of the damage, and then this was gonna die. Oh yeah, no, freaking I do not blame any country that is very particular about making sure rabies or other diseases do not spread in their countries. Like working on airplanes, I learned there's a lot of countries that put a lot of fight. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so fucking stupid, chat. I was supposed to use those shivs to kill this one. And instead, because I was focusing on this one from the defense angle, I used all the shivs on him. Chat, I might be a moron. Listen, you gotta be nice to me. I'm sick. Or at least not feeling great. Ah, fuck. I regret this. But we're fine. Would Rumble take 25% more attack rather than fit? Ooh, okay, that could be useful. So there's a pretty solid chance we're gonna get our ass beat trying to get the key part that we were after, but water animal controlled enforced by General Electrics. Taking pets for one, that's what the fuck? So look at the pet rats in the province. There are people whose entire job to control the borders was stop and kill rats. Jesus. There's sort of commercial with how dangerous out there. I don't want to leave without my banana. Look. I take my eyes off the chat for 5 seconds and you all just have like an episode of psychosis, I feel like. I don't know what's happening. Oh, right, I forgot I start with 10 block. That would have been useful to keep in mind. Oh, he's about to be firing his laser. Yeah, I think we're about to get our ass beat, chat. Alright, so they're gonna die before they can do their thing. We're gonna reduce your damage. Get enough defense. Stab ya. You can't touch me. You just can't touch me. I'm a gaming god. Never doubt me again, chat. Razor, the bananas aren't 2 scale, the bananas are 4 scale. Shake my head. You know nothing about bananas. This is probably very unwise, but as a wise man once said, suck my nuts. I already hate this. That's wild to me that die is a 1 energy card. Dealing 13 damage to everyone. There's a lot of unspeakable crap on Reddit, but effort scales generally oh yeah, no, that is funny. Like, listen, I know we all hate on Reddit for good reason. But there are some amusing things from there. Why did I do that? It won't even try to I hate myself. I deserve to be punished for that, honestly. Chat, mods, remove my balls. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're Gucci. We'll take a little damage, but we're Gucci. We can fix me, flick scalpel. You know what? At this point, I don't even care. Worst comes to worst, I don't have to worry about back pain anymore. Now. Ugh. Chat, my tummy hurts. All units be advised, my stomach hurts. God, I hate these guys so fucking much. I wasted that potion. I forgot I had the corpse explosion on him. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Full disclosure, you frequently operate a scalpel in your day job in perform a small mutation once you miss that fingertip. Ooh, okay, that could be useful. But I feel like the draw of not being able to draw additional cards with how my deck's been turning out is gonna be an issue, so we'll take more AoE damage. But yeah, that we wasted that potion. We wasted that potion so bad. Hey, don't you spray your goo on me. That's a tier 3 benefit, you bastard. This really feels like the sort of an enemy that shouldn't be bothered by poison. I'm just saying, like bro has made of poison energy, you know? Now that's a lot of damage. Can we get him down to, can we deal 34 damage? We cannot, very much we cannot. But the poison perhaps. I have that kind of poison that deals poison. to poison. I poison your poison. Fuck you. Yo, dog, I heard you like poison. Yeah, I probably should have fucking defended more. Oh, well. Listen, I get a full heal after this anyway, right? And I've only ever taken like 1 damage, so long as I make sure I block most of their damage. It's gonna get reduced down to 1, so. I'm getting really sick of all these weakenings, though. Starting to feel like that asshole from the Sonic game we do not mention. I am not weak. Stab the Kingslayer with a poison that induces kidney failures and cardiac arrest. I don't think he has those organs. Well, not anymore. They failed. Maybe just like I need to respond to something. Just a second. Where was I? Oh yeah, about to die. Stop making me frail, you sluts! Gonna give her $150. Dog, I wish I had $50 to give. We're struggle bussing. I do want to specify though. I do want to specify. We're tight. We're not in any trouble, so don't feel compelled like you got to give money to help the streamer. I mean, I'm not in any concern. I just can't be willy-nilly with my money, which is a shame because I love willy and nilly. Yeah, chat, I don't think this is the run. I don't think we're gonna make it, chat. Well, Chad, it was a good run. It was a good run. I'm lying, it was a fucking terrible run. Why is my face did my face tracking die and I not notice? Witness me! Alright, well, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. What, Tenchi? And I swear to God, if you say chicken butt, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Probably getting started that programming textbook, Microsoft QuickBooks textbook from 1990. I think I would. Better than Windows 10. Tenchi. Tenchi, remove your foreskin. I'm taking away your foreskin privileges. All right. You know, Brazen, I thought that was only an American and a Jewish thing. I didn't realize that out in Norway they also fucking all that shit. What's the word I'm looking for? Disfigured. Mutilate. Chop. Peter skin be gone. I guess I can't be too upset though. I've definitely smashed a couple of foreign girls purely based on their curiosity on what a circumcised penis is like. Like genuinely the first time I hooked up with my ex, she talked about she was really curious what a circumcised penis was gonna be like. Medical corrected. Ah, okay. That's valid. That's valid. Well, now you can pull out, you know, take some out of the game, babe. You want to see what a circumcised pedor is like while having to deal with American men? Alright, so double the enemy's poison. Well, I'll go hard once I start getting poison abilities. Fuck it, give me the money. I'll get rid of the curse some other time. That's it, so she's good to find a good vein in your forearm, and I said use the good one on your elbow. She's worried. I was like, do I look like someone who's planning to be conscious for the foreseeable future? She laughed. I've only had a couple of experiences with that shit. I don't think the poop does anything. I think it's literally just them upset about you, about like it's just this thing to show that they're upset at you for using them to burn a curse. Is everything okay, Saki? DM me what it is you want to talk about. Yeah, I've only been put on a set of, like, I think twice. And I do know that at one point, apparently I came out of it, and I went on a rant to some poor nurse about how nurses were underpaid and didn't receive enough credit for their contributions to the medical industry. Mods, cats regenerate on his penis and then cut off his foreskin again. I still think one of the funniest jokes I've ever seen was XP to level 3. He did a gag about, like, inheriting his former adventurer grandpa's like gear and all that, and going through it and finding his ring of regeneration. And the video ends with him putting the ring of regeneration on and just going, "Oh, I'm uncircumcised now," or something like that. But see, now I'm curious, if you were to cast regenerate on someone who is circumcised, would that, you know, undo the circumcision? Or if it was done early enough in their life, would that be considered their baseline? Also, y'all ever think about the fact that Wolverine can't be circumcised? Because Wolverine was born in, like, the 1800s. So circumcision wasn't like a typical thing back then. And with his regenerate, like, he comes back from a drop of blood. He regenerates everything. So, like, it's literally it's a good thing he's not Jewish. Because he could never be circumcised. Can you imagine, like, Wolverine crashing out because, like, he starts talking with, like, a Jewish mutant a lot, and he starts, like, a lot of this makes sense to me, a lot of this feels proper, and he tries to convert to Judaism, but he can't get the circumcision, he just fucking crashes out. Where's that comic, Marvel? Where's my Marvel what if Logan tried to be fucking try to convert to Judaism? Logan, have you been circumcised a few times? Why? Resident expels will regrow lost tissue, bring puppets to life will uncircumcise you in D&D. If you get resurrected, you can no longer be buried in a Jewish cemetery unless you get a rabbi to chop off your penis skin again. Actually, hold on. Because I remember from watching The Nanny growing up that, technically speaking, you're not supposed to be able to be buried in a Jewish cemetery if you have a tattoo. You be buried in a Jewish cemetery without a circumcision. Okay, so according to Jewish tradition, if an uncircumcised Jew is to be buried in the cemetery, they usually perform a circumcision on the corpse. Can you imagine having that be part of your daily duty? Can you imagine coming home from work and sitting down to have dinner with your wife and kids after spending the day chopping the foreskin off of dead people? And yes, apparently, if a child is like miscarried or dies during birth or just before they can have the circumcision, they also do that to the child before they bury it. I'm like, yeah, that tracks and that makes sense. Like, considering like their beliefs and customs, that is just, you know, respect to the dead based upon their customs. But from a non-Jewish standpoint, the idea of just going through the process of circumcising a dead person just feels really weird. I'm sorry, there's a lot of like customs that I'm used to that like if I were to put the same amount of thought into, be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, that is really weird. Like the Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance is fucking creepy when you think about it critically. You imagine being well in a high-level D&D world. Good day at work today. Love. I got one of my regular shit today. Oh god, yeah, Judaism existed in a D&D setting where people are getting regenerated. Like some adventurer after, like, imagine your tank is Jewish. Like your tank is Jewish, so that you're constantly casting healing spells and regenerate on him. So he's constantly regrowing his foreskin. So after every adventure, he has to go and get recircumcised. Like, do you think he'd bother getting circumcised after every adventure? Or do you think at that point, did you be like, don't worry, we'll take care of all that when you finally pass for the final time, all right? When we bury you, we'll make your penis head look nice and shiny. You got gumption, kid. We respect your dedication to the belief. He's got chutzpah. Honestly, now oh, that is a great world building prompt. That is a great world building prompt. It's like, okay, take real world cultural customs and beliefs and figure out how that would work in a D&D mechanical setting. Now here's the thing, if you cast like something like regenerate on somebody with tattoos, would the tattoo heal? Well, I'm gonna get my ass fucking annihilated when I actually do want to defend myself against these two. All my defense is the first beginning. God, do we have anyone in the community who's like Jewish or really well versed in Judaism? Because now I kind of want to sit down and world build how these different religions would work in a setting that has that kind of mechanics. Do you think Christians would like be really against the use of resurrection magic because like that's supposed to be Jesus's thing? Or is it like, well, Jesus didn't need a cleric, so I mean, I guess it depends. Because I do know a lot of early D&D stuff was heavily inspired by Christian beliefs and Christian writings, like did she just explain to you what the regeneration potion means? Do you want to go hide out a corner? I mean, it's just a regenerate potion. Like, it doesn't just fix the foreskin. Tattoo is healed, does not have scar tissue or injury. The layer makeup of the skin. Don't think your regenerate will remove tattoos. Except for energy tattoos, what need repairs. I mean, I'm thinking about how, like, because your body does try and heal out tattoo ink. Like, that's why sometimes tattoos don't set proper, and why there's usually a lot of work in preserving a tattoo right after you first get it. Because sometimes if you don't do it proper, your body will heal out some of the tattoo ink. I also just very distinctly remember there was an issue of Teen Titans I read as a kid, where Kid Flash got a tattoo, and his body just healed the tattoo out. Like almost instantly. He was very upset about wasting that money. But yeah, a lot of like early D&D stuff though was inspired by like Christianity, Christian writing. Like that's why Stick to Snake is a cleric spell instead of a druid spell, because of Moses turning his staff into a snake before the Egyptian prince in the book of Exodus. You don't want to be worried Prince Albert when a regeneration spell gets on you? Oh god. Oh god. But see, now I'm trying to figure out like what are, because I would love to see, like, I don't want to remove, I want to world build a setting that has our religions and cultures in it, coming to terms with these mechanics. Worst ones, pacemakers, calculator plants, central healing. So then the question comes down to, when you have that kind of healing magic, would those implants even be a thing? Because you could make the argument that even with that sort of magic existing, technology would still develop because magic would still be difficult and rare. But then again, having that level of medical training is the same thing. So would, instead of medicine being focused on stuff like that, would medicine be focused on healing magic? Or would healing magic be reserved to the church? Would this lead to, I mean, if we have like the D&D mechanics and shit in this setting, and you're having like clerics and stuff actually getting magical powers from their beliefs, from their gods, like, religion would probably be a lot more popular. Precedent for people from Earth. Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about a setting that has all of like what we already normally have. So like our cultural, you know, our cultural beliefs, our cultural, what's the word I'm looking for? Rituals and standards and stuff. And like, oh, how would that work? Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? True, magic prosthetics. So I guess you would be seeing magic prosthetics at a setting like that. God, how would that affect like religious, you know? Because, like, on the one hand, you're actually having clerics get magical powers from their beliefs, like clerics and paladins and stuff like that. But on the other hand, would you be, because, like, or I mean, one thing of, like, all the Abrahamic faiths, which are the most common faiths right now, it would be one thing, it's like, okay, you got Jewish, Christian, and Muslim clerics and paladins. They all worship the same God, no conflict there. Maybe some issue with Jesus Christ, but like they all worship the same God. They just have a difference in opinion on his teachings, about whether or not Jesus was the Messiah, a prophet, or a liar. But they could be like, okay, but we all have this belief in the same God, so we all receive power through our faith. But then what about, you know, Buddhists? Or like, you know, people from like other religions, like a lot of religions that don't really, like a lot of pagan religions, if they were receiving, you know, the magic powers from their belief, would their religion still exist? Would we still have people worshiping the Egyptian gods, the Nordic gods? So not everyone can afford magical healing, but at the same time, magic would not be as resource intensive. Like, it takes not only a lot of resources to make these prosthetics and implants we have today, but also a lot of know-how. A lot of work has to go into not only making it, but also getting it into your body without your body rejecting it. Versus with magic, it's like, okay, yeah, we got like fucking, you know, $500 in diamonds, and boom, you're all fixed up. Like, yeah, that's a lot of diamond. But it's still cheaper than the typical. Yes, but we're also talking about, like, how would that affect our own world? Like, if our own world has these kinds of magic, like, let's assume outside of what our religion tells us. So, like, we don't have any clear-cut cases of a god descending and making himself known. We got stories of stuff like that. The same way we got it now, you know, Jesus Christ and Muhammad and all that stuff. But we also have people very clearly getting magical powers from their belief. But also, we're getting people getting the same magical powers from conflicting beliefs. That's an angle I want to explore. Because then that would bring up the option of, well, although, you know what? There are people who kind of like have this belief that all religions are all sort of pieces of the same thing. In fact, that's how a lot of ancient societies worked. Like, when the Romans would conquer other religions, they would oftentimes believe that the gods that these other regions believed in were actually how they interpreted the same gods the Romans were interpreting. And they were to be like, oh, well, these other guys got it wrong. No, they'd be like, okay, these two seem to be similar. There's some differences, though, because we cannot truly comprehend the gods, so we're gonna get a more fuller picture by combining them. Like, I know a lot of people got really upset when what was it? Genshin Impact. They had one of the characters was based off the Egyptian gods, but it wasn't the Egyptian god itself. It was the Roman version of that Egyptian god. When the Romans fused that god with, I think it was Hermes. People were all upset, like, you know, why is this Egyptian god, you know, white? But it's like, it was a Roman Egyptian god when Rome had conquered Egypt and all. Listen, that shit gets weird, but I bet you would still see a lot of that in modern day if you were just having these conflicting religions. Like, because like Christian Shintoism is already a thing. Here's the for the person who the gods were technically irrelevant, clerics should power from their faith, strict their beliefs and principles. That is, you probably see some people who would believe that actually the power, like how paladins these days no longer really receive power from gods. Ooh, that's useful actually. They instead receive power from directly their oath, regardless of any gods. So you could have people interpreting it as this is actually power coming from humans and we're tapping into it due to our belief. So that would still give room for like atheism within this sort of a setting. You know, maybe I should try my hand at writing books again. When there's so many gods, there's at least one god. They completely forgot what he was the god of. They still worship him. He was just God after all. He was just there. I mean, the fact that the Romans would encounter other cultures, learn about their gods, and be like, oh, this must be this god, and this gives us a more complete picture of what this god was actually about. They wouldn't be all like, oh no, you guys are wrong, it's actually this god. They'd be like, no, oh, we see, so this is like, you know, put this together with this god. That must be what this god actually is more like. Don't like that aspect of 5e Palace, you understand it, but you don't like it. If you read the Dresden Files, I read like one Dresden Files. I really should read more of the Dresden Files. This was my alley. If you read the Dresden Files with the 3 Knights of the Cross as a Russian Trotskyist who was not convinced that St. Michael the Archangel gave him the sword. It could have been a fever hallucination at the time. I used to do a lot of world building for fun, especially like when I would be working in an area where I just straight up did not have any kind of real internet access, so I would just have to, if there wasn't much work to be done, which usually there was work to be done, but there was always those periods of just fucking nothing. I spent a lot of that time world building. I should get back to doing that. Like I've always dabbled a little bit with writing, but I've never got all the way with it. I should finally do that. This might be a little too ambitious or something like that, but like the creative juices are flowing, and I'm really liking Just the idea of exploring something like that. Yeah, I've never been the biggest fan of the idea that the paladins just get their powers from their oath. I prefer it to become the power to come from something. Dog, I have not been getting any poison abilities. I've had Catalyst sitting in my deck and not gotten anything for poison. Addresses work where I'll either scrub the brain or world building. I would also just like preload my phone's browsers with TV tropes pages. To, like, I would be in my dorm and I would just like get some TV trope pages that seemed interesting loaded up. So that if I had like a late time at work where there wasn't much going on, or just eating lunch, or like taking a long dump, I would have something to read. Alright, I guess we're doing a Shiv build, which is not going to be great against the heart, considering the heart deals damage to us every single time we play a card. But as a wise man once said, fuck it, we ball. The only issue with like world building, like what I was talking about, is especially if I want to focus on how it would affect religious and cultural things, I would need to have a better understanding of those religions and cultures, you know? But yeah, in my personal D&D settings, I usually run it where paladins get their powers from an actual being. May not necessarily be a god, but it's gotta be something. I need some poison. Was it HFY? What the hell is HFY stories? You work when a colleague asked you what you're supposed to do. I'm glad you asked. You have 3 hours you can explain. She backed away slowly. A very wise decision on her part, it sounds. Oh, humanity, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. I've always liked those kind of things. I've also liked the whole things of like humanity as space orcs. I always love the idea of like the thing that makes humanity special, because like, you know, most stories are like, oh well, this species, they're really strong, or these ones are really smart. These ones, you know, like they're always like, you know, something more. I always like the idea of humanity being kind of like our baseline, because it makes sense. We are going to be comparing everything compared to us. So our point of comparison is basically to be, well, these things are better at us than this and worse at us than this. So I always like the idea of the thing that stands out as what's special about humanity is just how fucking insane we are and how much we're just like, fuck it, we ball. Just like, we may not be the smartest species in the galaxy or in the world, but we're smart enough and we're crazy enough to try out things that no one else thought to do. Because no one else was that batshit insane. Alright, those are some good relics. I'm happy with those purchases. But I don't know, man. I'm just a big fan of stories that are just like, you know what? Fuck your nihilism. Your nihilism is no match for the what's the word I'm looking for? The indomitability of the human spirit. I still don't have a single card that does poison. How the fuck am I this deep in a run with the fucking Huntress, and I don't have the Silent, and I don't have a single means of dealing poison? I guess this is a ship build. It's gonna kick our ass when we get to the heart, though, so we're gonna have to find a way to generate a lot of defense. Fucking figures. It's like, what, when they're not gonna attack, that's when I get all my fucking defense cards. I hate it here. I was feeling really good about this fight coming into it. I'm feeling a lot less good. Heard a few humanity fuck yes stories about how humans restrict poison tolerance, how death is our species' patron, how we bulls do shit to make a chance to make it alive. I dabbled with a little online writing. My favorite story I think I wrote was in response to a prompt on Reddit about like a humanity confronting the god of war. And my big thing was like when he met up with the god of war, like he confronted him about like why he brought war to humanity. He revealed it wasn't war he gave humanity. It was ambition. We just were assholes about it. But I think that's my favorite thing I ever wrote. I've really got to get back to reading. Writing. Humans are space orcs like hee hoo hoo. Humans are silly billies with some of the hardest nuclear powers. Humans fuckers like, behold, Xeno, the indomitable human spirit. We shall be friends or foes, but we shall be human nonetheless. I like both. A few atrocious shaggy dog stories. We are assholes. We are assholes. But we're also capable of immense acts of humanity. Like, a lot of times we focus on the worst of humanity, but also humans will go out of their way to do so much good for no other reason than just it is the right thing to do. A lot of the times they're going out of their way to try and fix something that's a problem we made to begin with. But it doesn't change that, permission to drop a link. Oh, what is it a link to? Your stories on Reddit? You can share that in the Discord if you want. I would say that counts as art, so you can put that in art share in the Discord server. One of your favorite stories is called Original Sin. Granted, it's a story where humanity is the bad guys, but our defense, the aliens started it. Listen, don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. You finally got your reference sheet? Hell yeah, Saki. I don't know if you're going to want to share that in the Discord or not, but if you want to, you are more than welcome to. Oh, are you not in the Discord server? Well, you know, always a reason to bring more people to the server. I have to really infect everything, you know. Your corruption arc begins. Enemies drop more gold, but trigger drop. Fuck it. Obtain a curse injury, take 19 damage, lose 6 XP. If we take that, okay, can I die out of combat though? Like, can I just die out of combat? Because I have less HP than this is gonna give me. We're gonna take the curse just to be safe. And we're gonna take a nap, and then we're gonna regain more HP when we go up against the boss. The corruption arc begins! Oh. He's a fire in his laser. Oh god, he is firing his laser. Alright, we're good. We're Gucci. I just had to give him the old London hello. How do you mean the reference? I'm a lucky person to hire her? Oh, I mean, Saki, regardless of what your design was, I'm always a lucky person to have you. Fuck it, YOLO. Your 23rd Discord server? Hell yeah! Let me take a quick look at this reference sheet, Saki. Oh, this is a big ass file. Yeah, the file's so big I have to open it. God, it's still loading. Okay, yeah, this is adorable. This is absolutely adorable, and there are plenty of unspeakable things I would love to do to her. Do you want me to share this on stream, Saki? I will say, you call this a reference sheet. Artists are not going to be very happy to receive this as a reference sheet. Like, it's better than nothing. It does show, like, a good of one angle of your character, but it does look so good. This is a perfect show-off of your character. Chat, look how cute my maid is. Hold on, look how cute my maid is. This is my cat maid, chat. Chat, I am this close to committing an HR violation. With consent. But an HR violation all the same. Oh, because you got a PNG file that on. Okay. Yeah, like, that is a fantastic show-off of your character, but artists are not gonna like that as a reference sheet. That'll be great for, like, introducing your character, though. And you crying over the detailed fee. Ah, shit, we're getting our ass beat. Ow. Hey, Vince, how you doing, my gamer? Bro, you ain't ready for this London LO. Spends 5 minutes in the streets of London. Gets shivved 37 times. Dropped a bragging photo in IRL buds. Hold on, now I gotta take a look at this. You have my curiosity. Wait, is that a picture of you, Brazen? Brazen, is that a picture of you with John Cena? Because if so, that is a glorious beard. Like, that is what I am actively aiming for with my facial hair. Like, I've been growing my beard out since July? I want to say July. I've been growing my beard out since July. What you currently have is, like, my goal. I want to go full mountain man. Like, hold on. Why don't I have a fucking display capture anymore? Oh, I do. It's just fucking in the wrong damn spot. But look at that. That is my goal. I want that, but with also long hair on my head. I do want to get a haircut to trim up my hair, but unfortunately, my next lady friend that I will be eventually visiting has made it very clear she wants my hair as long and wild as possible when I come over. So I have to hold off for a little bit on the getting the trim. Like, I want my hair to grow long. My hair's a bit uneven, and I'm sick of my bangs getting in my eyes. No nickel for every time you should tie your beard to the bathroom belt. You have 2 nickels. There's a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Well, looking at that beard, it'd be weird if it hadn't. Bro, why? I gotta swap over to the fucking iPhone soon. I need to buy. I either need to get chat to buy me a used iPhone, or I need to buy myself a used iPhone. My webcam is just pissing me off. And it fucking died again already? What is wrong with you? I either need to put one on my throne or just say, fuck it, and just like spend my own money when I'm not having the animals take all my damn money. Because I am sick and fucking tired of my webcam disconnecting during stream. Fuck it, we ball. 13 inches from your chin, the last you measured. Okay, but are you like actually measuring from the base, or are you like measuring like at the back of your chin? Because, you know, it matters a lot where you're measuring from. Tip of the chin. Oh, damn. Damn. Now, I had a size queen, but... Don't he's like I have a Bruce Campbell chin. Listen, man, with a beard like that, it don't matter. Y'all have no idea how tempted I have been to do an IRL face reveal just to show off my facial hair. I am very proud of my facial hair. Attacks that cause 0 deal 4 additional damage? Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't want to. You want to see? Okay, Saki, you're allowed to see my face. We're close enough that you can see my face. Hold on. I'm gonna look a little goofy because I'm gonna have my hair slicked back by my headset to keep my bangs out of my eyes. Yeah, that is the Shiv artifact. All right, there you go, Saki. Hey, yo, host hitting me up on Snapchat. What's up? But yeah, no, that is gonna go fucking hard with this current build. Like, Jesus. Yeah, that kind of face. You see Gary Oldman in the mirror in the morning. You can never predict which Gary Oldman. I don't know. I'm starting to like work on getting back into shape now that I understand my injuries, and my medication is helping me a lot with anxiety, depression, that stuff. So maybe when I get back into shape, I'll do a face reveal. I want to hit 3 elites for the relics. I feel like I don't really have enough money to warrant a visit to the merchant right off the bat, but this is also going to be my only time to visit the merchant, so fuck it, we ball.
Fun fact about the HFY subreddit, which I may or may not have already shared: lemons are called pancakes, because pancakes was the title of the first NSFW story in the subreddit. Pancakes do appear in the story, both the euphemism kind and the actual.
I love how you call it lemons first, like you use the euphemism to define a euphemism. But yeah, stories where humanity's fucked non-human species, peak. Stories where humans are fucked by non-human species, peak. I may just like stories where people fuck. I'm a little bit of a monster fucker, but also I like the idea of being the monster that fucks. Anyone who saw my my old Dragon OC knows. Which I've been debating reviving that OC. Haven't decided yet though. All right, so each shiv is dealing 12 damage now. Gonna love my story, interspecies reproduction. Yeah, I'm really shaking around to actually watching interspecies reviewer. Like, I've seen certain clips from them posted a lot on certain subreddits, but I've never actually watched the show itself. Well, let me fix my webcam a little. Maybe we'll make that a watch party in the server in the not safe for work section. We'll just all get together and goon to fantasy girls. What am I saying? I need to just stop talking. Fucking potato. Get this fuck ass out of my sight. Poisons and shit. We really are giving them the London treatment. That could be useful, but I don't really have anything unplayable right now. Well, I do have the injury, but I could just fucking get rid of that. Accuracy? I already have accuracy, though. I mean, I guess we could double up on accuracy. But let's see if you get turn without block, gain 6 block, negate the next 2 curses you obtain. True. We're gonna get rid of the. We're gonna start out by getting rid of the injury. So that means no artifact for us. All right. I think that worked out pretty well for us, though. Get Jax, lose 3 HP, get 2 strength. I've never actually acquired this card, but I like just getting the relic. Starting each combat with 3 strength. Just so I can hit hard at the beginning. So, fuck it, we're gonna take the mutagen. It's what I do every time, but it's just my favorite result. I like to hit fast and hard. Fuck this bird in particular. All right, we're gonna take like 10 damage. We should have, but yeah. Can you share that story you were talking about? How explicit is it? Whoa! The artifact stops it from causing me to lose the 3 strength. Oh! Because I guess when I lose the 3 strength, the game does that by giving me 3 weakness. But because I have an artifact, it negates the weakening. So I keep the 3 strength. Oh, that is disgusting. Holy shit. Oh, the synergy, the synergy. The humans are kind of bad guys. Oh yeah, you can go ahead and share that in the Discord server if you'd like. But yeah, the accidental synergy. We are gonna be doing so much fucking damage. Some more AoE is never a bad idea. But yeah, I just keep the strength. That is so good. Get fucked. Oh, we are deadly. We're probably still gonna get our ass beat by the heart, since it deals damage every time we play a card. And we're getting pretty card heavy in our build, but I don't care. We're gonna fuck up a lot of stuff on our way. Wait, do you link it? I guess that would count as art share. Poison going on him. God, the fact that the artifact stops me from losing the strength bonus is so huge. The bar Discord tag goes great next to your name. It sure as hell does. Goes great with every name, but especially your name. I'm such an artifact slut. A long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming cathedral. Naturally, you join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chat and wave their weapons around. Murder, murder, murder! Caw, caw, caw! Murder, murder, murder! Caw, caw, caw! You eye a donation box out of the gate. 99 gold. Or I can lose 6 HP but get the ritualistic dagger. Deal 15 damage. If fatal, permanently increases cards damage by 3 exhaust. Yeah, that could go pretty hard. Gotta stay in line out of fear, see what will happen. Eventually you are face to face with the leader. A well-dressed cultist hand you an ornate dagger. Like the others before you, you slash your forearm and let the blood drip into the misshapen bowl. The cultists chant and holler for you. Caw, caw, caw! You chant too, why not? It's Slay the Spire, everyone's an artifact slut. I'm glad to be in good company. You said food, that would be amazing. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if maybe part of the reason why I wasn't feeling well earlier today is because, oh, instead of picture food, that actually looks good. It's because I had an entire bag of hush puppies for breakfast. I may have had a starch crash. That is a distinct possibility. And my deck's already getting pretty thick. We'll take the heal. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Well, I don't plan on getting a lot more curses, but... I'm going to take this as our chance to get the ruby key. Deal with the elite. Oh, these assholes. Try and focus y'all down a wee bit. Shush. Literally one short of killing him this turn. Just short of killing him this turn. Oh, that sucks. That's a lot of damage I didn't need to take. So you all use cream chicken rice and you just added peas, corn, and work. Sauce. You added sauce. You shared the story. Thank you, Al. Thank you. Alright, so I really gotta start reading every day again. I used to read before bed every day. I gotta get back to that. Like, I have House of Leaves, and I got a few other books I've owned for a little bit. I haven't gotten around to reading. Regularly push. I mean, that just looks like good food. I don't know what you expect me to be upset about. Just looks like a good mix of food. All right, that worked out pretty good for us. I should have used that punch at the beginning, but oh well. You get good with the sauce, you put it in your bowl, but some people question your life choice after that. I don't think I've ever actually used that sauce, so I don't have a real frame of reference of it, I guess. We got a box of DVD dolls, just for Fred, we'll clear out space, need to find more time and energy to read. I gotta get back to, like, I used to read for like an hour before bed every day. That was like, especially as a kid, that was my big thing, was reading every day. I loved to read. It was what people knew about me. I was in the 3rd grade reading at a college reading level. I don't know where all that brain power has gone since then, but I gotta get back to it. It's good for the brain. And also, there's just a lot of stories I want to read that I just haven't gotten around to. Savor flavor kind of the opposite of soy sauce. I don't really like soy sauce. Soy sauce is like too salty for me. So I'm kind of actually curious to try out the that sauce. Yo, game room, thank you for the hit. PS. Every time I read that sauce out loud, I just think of Sucker for Love, by the way, where they reveal that that word is a loan word from the Lovecraftian gods, and being able to pronounce the word properly is a sign that who you're talking to is a Lovecraftian entity in disguise. Worcestershire. Your high school English teacher conceded he had a little teach you. You just found a little less time energy to focus on books over the past decade or so. 2016 has been a hell of a year. God, you can say that again. There we go. Gain strength at rest sites up to 3 times. Ooh. Wait, is that gain? That's like permanent. Ooh. I don't know why I suddenly turned French. What's my phone going off over? Oh, titties, nice. Till 21, until the 9. And then ritual dagger them to make ritual dagger even stronger. Hell yeah. Did I lay with a French person or eat something French? I haven't laid with a French person in a while. Must be all the poison damage, maybe. Perhaps. Seems fishy. You know what? All the noxious fumes from my poison and daggers may just be getting to my head. Man, this build is getting like really ridiculous. Unfortunately, this build is like the worst thing for dealing with the heart. All right, time to lift. We're getting yoked, chat. Yoked. All right, let's see. Yoink. Stab. Stab. Add another poison stab to get rid of that artifact. God, I love the fact that the artifact negates me losing the strength from the mutagen, so I just get to keep that buff. Like, that accidental synergy is so good. That up. Stab you. We're gonna take a lot of damage though, because we did get an option for defense, but could redeem no currency. Feel like the perfect moment for it. Please no. Please, these are my emotional support profanity. Game room Y. Starting a 10-minute timer. Golly gee willikers, I hate y'all sometimes. Alright, he's gonna be doing hyper beams soon, isn't he? Alright, we should be good. Got a bag of macadamia's fattest nuts you've ever eaten. You clearly haven't met me yet. Actually, I should have used those just to build up the dexterity. I did not think about that. I'm stupid. Okay, there's the hyper beam. As you ate the last slice of pizza, I was saving. Do I look like the kind of man who gets a pizza and leaves a slice afterwards? Come now, be serious. Be so serious. Be for real. Anyway, we win.
Nut.
Game room, thank you for the nut. Emerald, I have no idea what the heck you're saying in the chat. What is that? All right, so now we've turned our Shiv build into a Shiv poison build.
Nut.
Titchy. No, I'm not. Don't I ask, whenever I get obtain a curse, increase my active HP by 6. Whenever I open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. I mean, honestly, for this late in the run, that's not too bad. But a little risky. I don't know. We're gonna take the tiny house, play it a little safer. Okay, yeah, I think that worked out well for us, actually. All right. So this pathway is kind of just one way. Doesn't interact with these. We get to hit up 2 elites, but no merchant. This way, we can hit up a merchant, but we'll only be able to fight 1 elite. But with all this gold we have, I think the merchant is going to be worth skipping an elite. Poisoned. Ah, that would have. Damn it! I should open that. Oh well. It is what it is. What it is. What it is. You know what? Maybe we will be able to deal with the heart. You know, I'm starting to have faith. I'm starting to have faith. Oh, you poor, y'all are so adorable. I almost feel bad for what I'm about to do to y'all. Almost. That. So for those of you who are aware, the reason why we're spreading out damage so much is because these guys, if any of them are left alive, they will start to regenerate and come back at 50% health after we kill them. So we try and kill them all, like, one right after the other. Or all at the same time. And there. Oh, wait, nope, this asshole's still gonna live. Fuck. And that's a lot of damage I shouldn't be taking. Fuck. Ah, stupid, stupid, stupid. Little late for that to be super useful. I mean, there is another shop. Yeah, neutralize is a strong opening, isn't it? Deck to a small upgraded card in your deck, or get a special relic. Start your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat, but get playable will lose 1 HP whenever you play another card. And we're just gonna upgrade a card in our deck. Make this more useful since we're always going to open with it. Oh, this bastard. I always want to see if I can actually manage to kill him. You have to be used on Monday, 10 Celsius below 0. The seat was like brushed aluminum. Oh! Oh, and with that, I can now say fuck again. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Here's some of the poison damage counts for lowering how much he's about to do, because otherwise we might be a little fucked. Okay, it does, thank God. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him. As much as I really want to see if you get a reward for killing this guy, you know? Like before his countdown comes to an end. I suppose I could always just look it up and see if that's a thing, but I kind of want to like figure it out by killing him and see what happens. But we just do not have the DPS for that. Or I guess DPT, DPR. Either way, we don't have the DP. Always a shame. DP's great. All right, well, later, loser. All right, we're getting yoked. Yoked, brother. Urgh. Girl, you have no idea the storm that is approaching. I am the storm that is approaching. Floating, black clouds in isolation. I'm gonna kill this fucking snake. Ah, shame. Regarding dirty jokes, you used to have a really good joke about inflation, but not be able to make it since the 2008 recession. Oh, don't worry. You're definitely gonna have plenty of opportunities to use that soon. Don't you worry about that. I'd say soon. Inflation's been going crazy already. It's out of your price range. Ha ha ha. Mercury stocks cards, relics, and potions. All prices are reduced by 20%. A little late for that to be super useful, but I'll take it, I guess. Oh, well, never mind then. Gain energy every 3 turns. Jump plate attacks, gain an additional energy. So every charge with 1 through those cards, add the chosen card to your hand. We'll take the happy flower. And I think I don't want to get the deck too thin. The deck's already getting really thick. Whenever you apply poison to die. Ooh. Oh! 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 That goes hard. That goes dummy. Oh, this tentacle is about to be... This tentacle things are not going to go the way you expect it to, my friend. This is a much different kind of hentai than you're expecting. All right. I was really hoping that that was going to, please make the bouncy flask free. Get poisoned, bitch! Half past midnight for you think you're gonna go to sleep? Nah, you're gonna miss the fun. Which kind of explains to me why all these monsters in these animations still use their genitals as their primary weapon against young women with bladed weapons. Yes, it's because it's hot, and people are going to goon to it. Listen, within the realm of fantasy, it's great. Within the realm of fantasy. Within the realm of fantasy. stoked. We see if while playing, you play Ocarina of Time. Dog, I ain't paying you. You can do whatever the fuck you want while you're watching me. I just ask that if you hear or see anything going wrong, you do your job as a mod. But again, I'm not fucking paying you. You do whatever the fuck you want. Besides, Ocarina of Time's based. All right, we do have to be a bit careful. Play Yu-Gi-Oh right now? Man, I've been like watching a lot of YouTube videos on Yu-Gi-Oh lately, which is wild because I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in so long. Well, hello there, Elena Jackson. Nothing much, nothing much. We're just chilling. I woke up feeling not too great today and overslept my own stream by several hours. But, you know, the show must go on and all that, so... we're just doing our thing. Seeing if maybe we can kill the heart this time. Probably not. This is a very play card heavy deck. The heart doesn't like it when you play cards. Where am I from? I'm from a land of magic and fantasy. Now I kind of just reside in the realm between worlds. In my magical tavern. I don't see us. We're just gonna fucking run through this. Fuck it. Yeah, we really need a heal, don't we? Let's see, now you have the mental image of tentacled labor unions protesting the widespread ownership of swords and axes, citing just use a gun as their main counterpoint. What are you going to tell me that you're secretly stealing my root beers while you're playing Ocarina of Time? Oh, I must remind you that you're a mod on YouTube as well? What? I never reminded you that. But YouTube ain't super active. I can deal with YouTube. Again, I don't pay you, man. You do you, bugaboo. You're from the Lone Star State? Ah, Texas. Did y'all manage to keep power this winter? I got friends out in Texas, and I worry about them every winter. Yeah, me, I'm from, outside of the character, I'm from the heart of Dixie. Kind of hard to tell from my accent because I traveled a lot and I grew up in a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Ah, fuck, I grew up in the Huntsville area, so I don't have a very thick southern accent. Unless I'm hanging out with people with southern accents, whenever I stream with my friends from Texas, we just draw each other's accents out more and more and more until eventually it starts sounding less like a conversation and more like a banjo duet. I've had people tell me about how much they love it whenever I do collabs with Ace, just because they love hearing our accents slowly draw out more and more and more over the course of the stream. Texas, if Ted Cruz is flying, you're gonna be crying. How long since when have I been streaming? I started streaming 2021 when I got stationed in Japan during COVID and I needed something to do. Do it just for fun, trying to be a professional. I think I'd like to see it grow to where it makes more money, but it's primarily a hobby for me. I got steady income, so applied 99 or more poison on a single enemy. Hell yeah, got an achievement for that. But yeah, like I got a passive income, so I'm not too worried about if my streams make me money. He's gonna be a Pokemon master. Maybe if the Pokemon games were better these days. Accents always get asked when you're in an English-speaking world where you're from. You're not. I don't know. I've had like some people make weird conclusions about my accent. I guess because like it's a southern accent, but diluted. And then I speak with a lot of slang. Like I had one lady in Japan, and she was like an American. She was working on the base. I had one lady guess New York City, and I'm guessing it's just because of all the slang. Oh God, no, not the nipple donut. Is this my favorite game? Nah, if I had to say what my favorite game of all time was, it would probably be Sonic Unleashed. But right now, my big obsession is Warframe. But I don't want to get like, I don't want to be typecasted as a Warframe streamer, because I do want to be a variety streamer. So I am actively holding myself back from just constantly doing Warframe. I just realized they did not give me any fucking defense cards. Like, dog, what the fuck? I'm about to get destroyed by a fucking D8. Speaking of with an accent, roughly fitting somewhere in the land under once controlled the British Empire, but no one can ever pinpoint it exactly. Guessing before Japan, my accent is Georgia, Alabama. But it's a very diluted because I was from the Huntsville area. All right, we might not be able to make this one. Never mind, we're gonna make this one. Fuck, that was stupid. That was a gamble, but it paid off. Shit, all right, we might not make it through here. I should have healed up more along the way. Let's do what we can, I guess. And hopefully not die. Did you want you to know I would raise my hand if I knew where my hand tracker was? Yeah, we're gonna die. Fuck. And there it is. I always get suspicious when someone asks this many questions, but I never want to assume. Thank you, Tenchi. Thank you. Honestly, I probably could have made it if I had used the survivor, or if I had used the fear potion. I probably could have had this one. I could have probably killed one fast enough to make it up for it. Well, there's Zach Frosty. I really got to figure out how to make that. I always forget how to look into how to make that command work. Every time I see anyone try and use the follow H command, I think to myself, oh, I need to figure out how to make that command work, and then I forget about it by the time stream is done. How you doing, Zach Frosty? How you doing? You give me just in time to watch me fucking die. Well, it was a pretty good run. I have a pretty good feeling that we would have been able to take on the heart if we had dealt with all that. Oh well, mistakes were made, and they were made by me. Yeah, the poop being worth -1 in the tally is great. I probably should wrap up, because it's getting pretty late. But one more run can't hurt. But God, that combination of relics is fantastic. Like, having the fucking strength be retained because of the artifact, and then getting the fucking wrist shifts, oh God. Rock fucking hard, let me tell you. What I should have done is I should have, trim the deck. I gotta stop taking so many cards. I need to focus, like, early on, I need to figure out what my build is gonna be and focus in on that. What does the cursed head pat regime do? It drops a cursed head pat. Like, when I was making... They're gonna suppose I'm gonna give me a new Pokemon in the inventory just to hear me say one more game for hours and hours on it. Oh, no. I will say I'm not going to be as animated in my response to it just because I'm still feeling kind of meh. Need that. Fuck you. You know, I never actually learned how to play poker. Most of the card games I've played involve monsters on the cards. I think the only gambling game I've really learned is blackjack. And that's just because, I mean, you just have to add up to 21. All right, I think we're going for shift build again. We're going for the London Hello build. Yeah, no, we're getting the relic. Oh, first try, hell yeah. Every time we play 10 attacks, gain an energy. That would work out pretty well, especially with the if we're going for a shift build, we're gonna be doing a lot of attacks. Where the skies are so blue, sweet home Alabama. Lord, I'm coming. And oh, this is every time I play 10 attacks. It's not like in one turn or one combat. So that's gonna add up for the next combat. Poggies. Lord, I'm coming home to you, Alabama. Feels kind of a waste to use it in this combat, but asshole's dead. AoE damage is always good to have. Get out of my face. Oh God, my gamer, how you doing? How you doing? Doing all right, not feeling 100% today. That's why we started stream so late. But we're keeping it chill, we're keeping it chill. We're gaming. We're gamers. We are gamers. That was fucking cringe, I'm sorry. Now, how you doing? How you doing? Fucking love those emotes, by the way. Fuck him up. Fuck him right in the putty. You have to get Poker Knight there, gifting items for Team Fortress 2. Oh wait, so Poker Knight's getting like an actual official. I thought it was like a fan-made thing, like with Sonic Unleashed. I didn't realize it was an official revival. One day you'll get over your anxiety and earn your own emote slots. It's fun. I got a program for making emotes that I gotta start messing around with to make some more emotes for me. Because like I had a friend do a test run on the program, and it's able to get pretty close to my model. So it's the link to the Steam page. Do I look like the kind of man that pays attention? Come now, come now. You know I'm a dumb bitch. Yeah, I never actually bothered to look at the Steam link. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, man. I am too easy. I can't even like claim like, oh well, you know, I was busy. No, I was playing Warframe. I got off stream and I started playing Warframe. That is, like, I don't remember what happened, but that is 100% what happened. Like, I am 100% certain what happened is I got off stream, I went over to get a drink, and then I immediately hopped on Warframe. I love how they always give me the defense cards when the enemy doesn't plan on attacking. We'll go. Probably gonna go back to sleep. It's just 2 hours till your morning alarm. Oof. Yeah, try and get a little more rest before work today. You take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. Again, I get all my defense cards when the motherfucker isn't going to attack. Ah, give me defense when he's gonna attack. Give me attacks when he's not going to. Fucking hey, the defense does nothing for me. You are fucking me. You are bending me over and fucking me. You have to be able to with the original copy can get upgrades above the here. They said no. I would imagine it's probably got something to do with rights, because Telltale Games had the rights for all that. So imagine with Telltale not being a thing anymore, there's issues with rights for trying to give out free upgrades. Or it could just be wrong read, who knows? I don't know jack shit about business. All right, what's the path we're gonna want to take? We hit up this, we at the very least get extra healing because of the meal ticket. So I guess this is the route we're gonna take, because no matter what, we can only hit one more elite. Unless we happen to get like the wing shoes or something. Oh, we're getting rid of you. Fuck off. I hate you. You're ugly. Disgusting, even. Please discard a card I don't care about. All right, that worked out great. Dude, oh, I mean, I guess the energy didn't matter. We were just gonna kill him anyway. Get that free heal, because we got a free meal. Sorry, each cop apply 4 damage. Ooh. Ooh, I like daddy like. Deal it 4 damage at the beginning. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And since we get heals when we go to the shops, we could make use of the fireplaces more so for upgrades. So we got guaranteed poison. We may as well grab that. All right. This is, oh, let's find some loot. A relic. See, merchant costs. Yep. All right, we're just gonna keep on going until we get attacked. I wonder if we'll get an artifact for this, since these guys are technically boss monsters. Get out of my face. You're ugly and I hate you. Please die. And of course, once again, I get all my defenses when I'm not gonna be taking a lot of damage, so there ain't gonna be any defense for me the next time around. This always happens, chat. This always happens. See if I can at least focus one of them down. Nope. Pretty just commented, oh hey, Blizzard released a new class. It's a quality life improvement for Diablo 2 Resurrected. Had the original 2000, perhaps it's time you bought it. The fact that they are releasing a $25 DLC for Diablo 2 in Year of Our Lord 2020. Wait, is it like a remake of Diablo 2 or is it the original Diablo 2? I forgot there was a Diablo 2 remake, apparently. Because that would make more sense why they're releasing DLC for Diablo 2 in Year of Our Lord 2026. The resurrected version. Okay, okay. That makes a little more sense then. I was like really confused why all of a sudden we were getting a fucking DLC for Diablo 2. I've had Diablo 2 like in the physical form for the longest time, but I don't even have a computer that can run discs anymore. I barely played it when I did have a laptop that good. It was just a find I got at the damn thrift shop I used to volunteer at in New Mexico. We'll go for Purify. We're gonna start getting rid of the random bullshit. Trim the deck down to where it's gonna be a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent. We could remove all the OG strikes. That would probably help a lot. Get some better blocking would also help, but getting rid of all the strikes so that we're just more consistently pulling the cards that actually perform. Build a PC to play old games, not a PC case that can be used in modern day PC builds. I can use disk drives. Maybe I should just get a disk drive for my PC. I don't know why I didn't just do that on him. He probably would have. I mean, he would have died, but he'd been closer to death. I'm not the brightest of individuals. How to buy an external Blu-ray burner for your newest PC, no internal slots for the drive from your old machine in. Whoever designed the external one needs to work in tech design. Came with a base to stand on edge for minimal disk space use. The tray had nothing to hold the disk in place, so you pop in that position, the disk will fall out. Honestly, if that doesn't scream designed by committee, nothing does. Oh, I could have killed them all. I could have killed them all, I just realized. My God, I'm bad at math. Listen, I can't number. Anyway, he's dead now. Job done. Okay, getting this early on is pretty good. All right, let's see how well this works out for us. Eight, 6. It would have been forgivable if it had a slot like the PS3 or Wii, where there's no tray. Four times 6. That's gonna be 24. We're good. Get fucked, nerd. I always get all the defenses when it doesn't fucking matter. Fuck it. Alright. 10 damage, so a little cloak and dagger. Stabbed. Please discard the burn. Of course. In the face! Why did I not backflip? I should have backflipped that. Yeah, whatever. All right, we got this. We got this. No, genuinely, we got this, I think. Swiggity swooty, bitch. I'm coming for that booty. Yeah, we got this in the bag. The buffoon is flummoxed. It is just a shame that we couldn't fucking take advantage of poison on him more. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright, elites drop additional relics. Hey, this target no longer going to be intent. Oh, wrist blade. Yep, we're taking a wrist blade. Get fucked, nerds. The starfish would have been nice, but wrist blade's even nicer. Alright, what's the pathway that's gonna get us the most elites? Not a whole lot of elites this time. 1, 2. Can I really only hit up 2 elites this turn? Damn, where are they all hiding? They hear the sound of my dick swinging, so they all ran to the back of the city? Alright. We'll kill a bunch of enemies and collect a lot of gold. No attack for you. No attack for you. Then we just block all of your bullshit. God, I hate the way their necks extend up. Like when they get back up from after being knocked out, I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. It's something about it is just so disgusting. Oh, I could have just, whatever. I'm just gonna let the poison do its job. I love just the disrespect. Oh. Interesting potion. Oh god, the potato. I hate the potato. Rather than go core redeem, bandit in-game action. Which would be crueler, play a card or collect routes? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You know, if you make it play cards, I'd just sit here and stare at the game for like 10 minutes, right? Like, that's how that's gonna work. Honestly, now that I have so many redeems, I should probably trim out some of those early ones I made like that. I love when I get burst and it's the only skill in my hand. Yeah, that would be very painful. Please don't. I beg of thee. Have mercy. I'm just a little level 1 goblin. I'm only worth like 2 gold. You can just have it. Not 5 grand yet. Can't speak with the rest of the chat though. Honestly, I will probably, because like I feel like at this point, like redeem like that is just disruptive to stream versus additive. So I should probably get rid of that one. Saki, what are you planning over there? Oh, that's not what I thought that emote was. All right, so now we get double shiv. This poor fucking snake. I almost feel bad for it. Almost. Fuck this thing. Disgusting creature. We're gonna take the longer path, just try and get more gold. The games are gonna make the games actually interesting, like a Skyrim with no spells. Yeah, I may just turn it off unless I'm doing something specifically where I think it would be entertaining and amusing for chat. Like in a game like this, where it's just like, okay, great, now I just can't fucking do anything. Like, is that really gonna be amusing for any of you? Is that really gonna give y'all a better, you know, viewing experience? Like, yeah, I really should go through and trim some of the fat on my redeems. All right, let the boys take care of the knight. Then we're gonna beat up the white mage. Oh, honey, that ain't gonna help you. You are in danger, my dear. No, we're gonna let the poison do its job. Get fucked, nerd. Reduce crit save back to 500? No. Just no. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, god dang it. Where do y'all keep fighting this thing? I don't even have the energy to be properly terrified like I should be. I hate that thing so much. Yeah, basically when I was looking for 3D assets, when I started, I was like, oh, 3D head pad, that'll look a lot better than a 2D one. And then I actually saw what it looked like. I was like, oh god, that is horrifying. And I think like at the time I had friends in a voice call with me watching me work on my stream upgrades. And like, no, you should keep that. You should keep that. So I kept it in as like the cursed head pats. Ow. If you were trying to stab the monster, you're a little late. no. Oh, wait, no, we can hit up a merchant one more time. Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, wait, no, because we would have to not do the boss. And of course, we're going to do this guy for more relics. Just got here. Am I feeling better? Eh. Been better, been worse. Let's see, we are going to need more either damage reduction or just defense if we want to have any hope of actually getting to through the heart, at least. Maybe we could maybe get to the heart, but oh, I should have used Fat Bird so I could have gotten double on that. Oh well. Oh, hold on. Or whatever an illithid could cure things like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. I don't think they could. Oh, with a spell like Purify Food and Drink. I don't think they could because the way, from what I understand, it's basically just like your brain breaking down. Like at least Alzheimer's. The others, I don't know. Wait, even if drinks were a little early for its birthday? I'm confused what you mean by that. And we die. Fuck. We needed to get more defense cards. I should have grabbed some more stuff for defense. Well, it's after 6 o'clock, and I'm certain my family wants to spend some time with me. And I kind of want to play a little Warframe anyway. So we're going to go ahead and call that a stream. We're going to find someone on the Twitch end of things to raid into. YouTube, I'm sorry, you're still second-class citizens. You don't get raids. I see... Oh, quite a few of my friends who I haven't been able to raid in a while are live. Normally, I would raid it... Oh, wait. We haven't really had a chance to raid it to Calkiss before. We may as well raid it to her. I had a lovely time with all y'all, as always. And I greatly appreciate you guys all joining me today, despite me being so late. I'm going to see if I can brainstorm something special for Valentine's Day tomorrow. Because I forgot Valentine's Day was tomorrow, so I'll see how I brainstorm something up. And then Sunday we'll do Dispatch. Terribly sorry that keeps getting delayed. But until next time, you all have a lovely day. Ciao.